So, your diet's not perfect. It's inadequate. You need to supplement it. You're a geek. Let's talk about it. So there seems to be two groups of people. One is anti-supplement. Everything should be natural. You should get every nutrient you need from your diet. If you can't, you're on the wrong ass diet. The second group of people are supplement seekers, like myself. I don't even look for nutrients to supplement. I don't want isolated. We'll get into what a real supplement is, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of isolated nutrients, so there are the chemical concoction Flintstone vitamin motherfuckers. I want one of those cars you walk in. Why don't those exist in the modern day world? I saw a treadmill bike. She was walking. Looked awkward as shit. Probably not good. Is that a supplement? Let's move on with the video. So the reality is, don't look at yourself as a failure because you're taking supplements. Some people supplement shame. I don't get it's usually the paleo side. Like, we're so natural. Meat and veggies. That's what our caveman ancestor, Jack Hermanson, would have eaten. Oh, hey, Jack. What are you eating? The perfect meal. That's what I'm eating. It's got every nutrient I need. What do you do? Well, I eat that too. It's just there's a new company that formed in the tribe next door. Rockmen. They gathered supplements from a cave. It helps because your meal's lacking. What are you, nuts? This is the perfect diet. This is what cavemen eat. This is what we would eat. This here, meat and vegetables. It got everything you need. Yeah, but the soil's not what it used to be. It's just not the same like it was a year ago, in year one. Different times have changed. I'll never change. If you're a hippie flower dress vegan, you might have to supplement a couple things, like a few. Definitely B12, maybe the omegas. That's debatable. I know we convert the flax into fish in our bodies. A little flax fish factory in there. I got one. But some people apparently can't do that very efficiently. Do we need it? In my opinion, I keep trying to get away from this, but I have to face reality. Every time I eat fish, the next day I feel a boost. It's like if I go too long without it, things ain't right. I could try. I don't really want to replace them with flax meal. What the hell is that? Goop. You gotta blend it. It's sharp. And then it's like a gel. Tasteless, bitter gel. Oh, yay. Yay. Who remembers when I did that visa run to Laos and I ate nothing but raw meat and all I could find was tenderloin. So it was pure protein and I was exhausted the whole trip. That raw meat ain't sitting well. Oh, God. I don't know how I survived it. And when I got home, I was like, I need fat bad. And I went to Macro, the Costco of Thailand, and they had these salmon bellies. And I was like, salmon bellies? That's like pure fat. That's like 80% fat. I made a meal of that. I couldn't tell you how much energy I had after that meal. And the next day I was like, there's the secret. And then I'm making videos as fat as the secret. But in my opinion, we'll get to the supplement. Shut your mouth. DHA is used as a fuel source, the best kind. It's so much better than saturated fat. You will hear a lot of people saying saturated fat is stable and it's the best. Heat stable, never goes rancid. That means it's hard to digest. It's stable because it's got all its links. I forget the carbon, hydrogen, whatever. Your mom. But monounsaturated fats have one of those links missing, so it's easier to break down. And then the polyunsaturated have multiple links missing, so that's like easily broken down. And that's why I think I feel so good when I have fish, because it's the easiest to digest fat and I use it as fuel. It's not so much the DHA is boosting my brain activity. Could be. This has nothing to do with the video. I don't know how to do my job. I'm a moron. So I want to show you a funny picture. This is my cabinet. This is where food should be, but it's all bottles. Bottles of nightmares. There's things in there that I wouldn't give a cat if he begged me. I myself take quite a few supplements, but they're all natural herbs, most of them. Herbs or whole food powders. I'm not a huge fan of isolated nutrients, but the herbs, human beings have learned how to extract the medicinal properties of an herb through glycerin tinctures, not alcohol. I can't believe I used to make those alcohol tinctures. I have videos on how to do it, how to kill yourself with alcohol. Point is, these herbal formulas help your organs regenerate. Like each herb is good for a certain organ or gland. Like the ashwagandha heals the adrenals. I have so much more energy taking it. It's not a stimulant. There's no caffeine in it. It's just helping your adrenals. If you got hyperadrenals and they're producing too much adrenaline, it'll calm it down. If you got too low, you're a weak little girl boy doing this all day. It brings them up. That's what they call adaptogenic herbs. Wherever you are, they help you get to the pinpoint, baseline, homeostasis. So I just ordered a whack load of glycerin tinctures. A couple companies I found, if you're interested, Nature's Answer, they make a lot of glycerin, but read the ingredients because they have a couple formulas that do have citric acid in it. Do never take it. It's GMO corn. You don't want that in your life. So I don't know why they have it in just a few formulas. Never take citric acid in your body. So Nature's Answers and Herb Farm with a PH. They're the new cool. But those are two companies doing glycerin tinctures, not alcohol based. In my store, my health food store down here, the Big Carrot, they don't have any glycerin tinctures. It's all alcohol. I asked them, none. So I myself order on iHerb or Amazon. I know Vimergy is a good brand as well for the glycerin-based tinctures, but we can't get a lot of them. I want that cat's claw. I can't find it. But herbs are proven beneficial. They're nature's answer to life. That's probably why, wow, I just discovered how that company got their name. Genius. But herbs are natural plants that just target certain organs or they kill certain bugs. Like the cat's claw looks like a claw. And you think, oh, that's attacking viruses with its claw. And it does. It's amazing. Nature is special like that. You cut open a cabbage and you look at the inside, it looks like intestines. It just looks like a colon in there. And cabbage is known to heal ulcerative colitis, like it stops the bleeding. Green cabbage. Purple cabbage does the opposite. Don't mess around with that if you're bleeding. It's like, oh, purple cabbage, he said so. I'm dying. So herbal supplements don't really count as a supplement. They're there to heal organs. They're not an isolated nutrient. And you can get the powders, or they have liquid capsules now. Extracts in a capsule. That's fantastic. I have one. Liver health. I don't notice any difference from it. I'll never buy it again. It was expensive. I hate my life. The next best kinds of supplements are just really nutrient-dense foods that are powdered and concentrated. Two examples are the spirulina, which has so many different reasons to take. I take it for the heavy metals. It removes heavy metals from the body. So do all the other foods I do. The heavy metal detox smoothie and the dulse in there and the cilantro, it all works as a team. They work together to get metals out of your brain so you can have fun sentences in your mouth. But also the barley grass juice powder. Why do I keep doing this? It's like I visualize the bottle. I'm dyslexic and I'm worried. But barley grass is super, I'm doing it again. It's super nutrient dense, and then they juice it and then dehydrate that into a powder. Imagine how concentrated that is. Grass juiced and then powdered. So much in there. So those are supplements to me. Like maybe the Vitamineral Green is an amazing supplement. I forget what's in there. The green powders, green juice powders, herbal tinctures, herbal powders, those are top of the mountain. On this side of life, you do have the isolated nutrients that do have their purpose. I'm just not a fan. Like lysine, it kills the herpes virus, I think. Don't quote me on that. It does something. It deters it or distracts it. So I say if you're dealing with the herpes virus, get a bottle, go through the bottle, take it one time, see what happens to you. But don't take it long-term, ongoing. These isolated things like zinc. Zinc helps build the immune system, and I do believe it helps fight viruses. If you have a cold, medical medium says zinc shock therapy, where he just takes lots, it helps get rid of your cold. It can be beneficial, but I'm not a fan. I just ran out of my 2 bottles of zinc. I don't think I'm gonna buy it again, even though it might be super important. I just don't like it. I hate the isolated nutrients because we don't know the balance. That's why multivitamins suck. We get the balance in foods, but then somebody comes up with a formula. It's like, we've got it. This meets the RDI in every nutrient. It's like, the RDI? That thing is based on the standard American diet and what corporations want you to eat. Straight up. That's all it is. It's meat, grains, some fruits and vegetables, cheese. And if you eat all those foods, you will get these nutrients. And now these nutrients are what you need. Just a bunch of companies trying to sell you food. Bunch of bullshit. So I'm not a fan of these isolated nutrients. I do take my B12, even though I'm not a vegan and I do have fish, and fish is high in B12. I am getting it from my diet, but B12 does repair the nervous system. And if you're chronically sick, you have some things going on, just take a supplement if it's gonna help you. Just long term, I don't think it's the best idea. Just why not? I have like colon nerve damage from all these viral loads, shingles up my ass. I don't like that. So why not repair the damage? I got alpha lipoic acid that's supposed to help repair nerve damage. I don't want to take it long term though. What is it? What are the effects? We don't know. Like glutathione and serapeptide oxidase, super something like that. That one our body produces. You can supplement it though, but what will that do to your production? I don't know. That's all you, buddy. I ain't messing around with that. But I know there's a lot of people out there who are anti-supplement, and they look at you, if you supplement, then you're on the wrong diet. And I just think, how? It's like, these are beneficial things I'm taking to heal my body, and I feel the difference from it. I feel my organs healing. I'm gonna take a blood test soon. I will take a blood test, see. It's only been 4 months since we've started the medical medium protocol. But I want to see if my inflammation is going down. I never measured that CRP, C-reactive protein, although I don't want to put too much stock in that number because Jimmy frickin' Moore has like the perfect number. So 0 inflammation. Do you look at him and see somebody with no inflammation in their body? Something's fishy with that number. Something ain't right with it. I remember a snake diet guy who ate nothing but McDonald's for a month, and his CRP was like really low. Something ain't right with that number. He said the fasting helped. I don't think so. I don't think so. I did my blood test. I was eating 1 meal a day. I might have switched to 2. Oh God, I'm a fraud. Point is, don't be afraid of supplements, but go for the highest quality you can. Because some of them, like, I don't know. I know Augenis Vonderplanet says like, oh, these things are made of Fujifilm. The chemicals, they needed a way to throw it out. Can anybody verify that? Like, I frickin' doubt it. It sounds like a weird conspiracy theory that seems too impossible to be true. Same with the fluoride in the water. People are saying it's a byproduct of aluminum waste, and it's like, and they're putting it in the water? Is that real? Is this the planet we live on? Like, what the hell is happening? I don't know, but it doesn't make sense. That's a supplement. Oh, this looks like vitamin E. It's Fujifilm, but take a picture of your colon while I'm in there. Send it to the government. What do they do with it? That's the real question. So yeah, they're not natural. They're not natural. We took something natural and then humanized it, extracted what we needed from it, and now it's not a natural thing, but if it's beneficial to the body, then natural can't be your baseline for figuring everything out. It's like, it doesn't matter, it helps. Who cares? Y'all remember when I was on Dr. Amin-Ra's protocol? That was just pure supplements. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. I can't believe it. I was supplementing like every amino acid individually because they anti-glycate the body. And like all these different supplements, the whole diet was supplements. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. I felt better before. I think I started doing the diet, just 1 starch meal a day. I was feeling pretty good. I'm making videos. Oh, this is the key. And then I ordered all those supplements. They finally arrived, and then they just bunged me up. Freaking dung beetles in there holding everything. They're strong. They're strong. They don't let go. So that constipated me, and then the diet went downhill. Downhill. So final key here. If you're gonna take supplements that regenerate your organs or kill viruses and bad bacteria. That should be your goal. Naturally, not antibiotics. Those kill strep, but then strep feeds off it, they fight back, and then they become super strep. Don't go down that road. That's the road I've been on. I used to take antibiotics all the time. I used to get these bronchitis flare-ups, which is strep, and then I took a bunch of antibiotics and strengthened the strep, and now I got super soldiers just laughing at me. I'm a laughingstock of my own body. It's not fun. Don't let that happen to you. If you want a little silver in your life, or garlic, or that oil of oregano, I take some of that sometimes. That used to hurt my gut, but I take it now. Take that gut. So, I think we're done. How you doing? Do you take supplements? Post them down below. Are all vegans deficient because they need B12-6? I have some. Nothing wrong with that. We're done. Thanks for watching the video. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you supplement with hornet nests. You go collect them in the mountains of Thailand. It's dangerous. I don't know what nutrients are in there. Hornets don't make honey. Or do they? How come I've never seen hornet honey in the shop? I want some. I'm gonna go get some after this. So, we're done. Thank you for buying a Vegetable Police t-shirt and signing up to the Patreon monthly Q&A. Links are always down below. For some reason, I don't have 140,000 followers over there. What's going on? It's a fun show. It spans back like 2 years. Before I even went to Thailand. I should watch one of those old episodes, see what I was saying, what kind of bullshit I was talking then. Fantastic. Alright, we're done. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you on the next one.